Hey guys, if you're receiving this, you've probably gone through a few meetings with us. You've probably been introduced to life insurance as an asset replacement tool in retirement. So Riley and I just wanted to give you some more things to think about as far as why would life insurance benefit you. And the point on my, I'll let Riley speak for himself, but for me, the point is not to convince you to buy life insurance in this video. It's just to give you more education, some more thought process, right? I think we're really just battling, what we've been taught and sold over the years. And a lot of the mainstream media teaches us that we should buy term insurance for the long haul, save those premiums that we would be putting into permanent insurance, and then build up a bunch of assets, and we will self-insure in retirement. And then you meet a guy like Riley and myself, and we come along and say, hey, keep your assets, but also set yourself up in this optimal position with permanent life insurance that stays on the books all through retirement until you die, with a guaranteed contract that event will happen. And what does that mean? So Riley, I know I'm just giving an intro, but talk to him, maybe some bullet points that we can just share. And obviously, if any of this triggers you to go, yeah, I do want to learn more, we can back all this up with the numbers and show you the math behind it. But really, you just need to hear it and understand, like, this could be a viable option to give you more money while you're alive. So take it away, Riley. What do you think?
I think the biggest and simplest bullet point I can say is, if you knew for a fact guarantee that all of your hard work, all of your assets were going to be replaced at some point in the future, what would that do? What would that allow you to do while you're alive in retirement? It would allow you to spend more freely your assets that you've worked so hard to grow. That's all the death benefit does. It simply replaces and leverages a guaranteed event, to Dan's point, death, so you can spend and enjoy your money more freely while you're alive. And I know that probably sounds kind of bass backwards from what you've been taught, as Dan alluded to, but I want you to imagine you got $1 million in your retirement account, or maybe it's 100 million, whatever the number is. But if you got to potentially live, Dan, for what, 20 or 30 years off of those assets, right? That's a lot of pressure for those assets to perform for 20 or 30 years. And we hope that your last breath, right, comes before your last dollar. If it's reversed there, we have an issue. And a lot of the typical financial advice is telling you only spend the interest that you earn on your assets. Well, that maybe that works, maybe it won't, but the market does this. It never goes in a straight path, in a linear path. So what we found is it produces a lot of anxiety and stress when you have to rely on your assets for 20 or 30 years. And let's take that stress away. One of the ways we can do that is if you have a permanent death benefit in place. It's going to allow you to spend and enjoy your dollars more freely. And Dan and I are going to help you find a way to pay for it.
Yeah, and lastly, I would just say, I think when we explain it like that, everybody goes, yeah, I would love to be in that position, but what's it going to cost us, right? Keep in mind, our goal is always to implement this optimal retirement position with no out of cost to you. So, you're already flowing money into your financial life somewhere. We're just going to help you reorganize where you're putting your dollars to get yourself in that optimal position. Here's kind of the dangling the carrot, right? Clients that get in the optimal position are able to spend and enjoy 2 to 3 times more money while they're alive than those that we call person A, that leave it all up to hope and chance that the retirement assets are enough and that they're gonna, not run out of money before they die. We want to lower your stress, get you in a position to spend and enjoy more money while you're alive, and we can do that with, a strategy called permanent life insurance that's guaranteed to stay on the books forever.
I think the biggest thing, like I mentioned, is we want you to have more time, money, and control. And it doesn't always require more dollars to have more income. If you've already had this conversation with us about person A, person B, let's give you more permission to spend and enjoy all the assets that you've been able to grow. So if you have any questions, please reach out to us.
Yeah. And if you're already working through this, you might get this video just as reaffirming that strategy and that mindset, so you can listen back through it a few times and play through it. We'll also have lots of videos and opportunities for you to see the numbers And if you didn't get those videos, just hit us up with a message and we'd be happy to send that over. Thank you.
If you're curious about the benefits of permanent life insurance or want to learn more, shoot us a message. Let's talk about how we can help you achieve your financial goals and live the life of abundance you've always dreamed of.